Hello everybody, and welcome back to Certified Collectibles. This is the first video of the new year, so we want to wish everybody a happy new year. We hope you all had a safe and happy holiday celebration and a great start to the new year. So, since this is the beginning of a new year, we're going to start a new weekly segment on this channel entitled First Appearances of the Week. So what we're going to do is every Wednesday, we're going to load these videos and we're going to give you guys the first appearances in all the comics that are being released that particular week. If you collect comics or you've ever purchased comics, you know that comic book shops get all their new titles for the week on Wednesdays. So we're going to try to load all these videos on Wednesdays so you guys can see the first appearances that are coming out that week and get to the comic book shops and pick these up at cover price. You know, this should be a great service to all you collectors out there. What we're trying to do is give you guys the opportunity to get in on the ground floor to really maximize the value of your collection going forward. You know, as a lot of you guys know, the first appearance comic books, the comic books that have first appearance of major characters, those are the ones that everybody's after later on, and those are the ones that typically draw the highest price and the highest value later on. So this is an opportunity. Every week, you guys can see the first appearance of new characters that are coming out in all the comics. You guys can pick up those at cover price and put them in your collection and hang on to those for future and see, you know, which ones might take off and blow up in value. A lot of these characters a lot of the comics that we're actually going to highlight are going to be either Marvel or DC. Those are the biggest machines in both television and film, pushing a lot of these brands, pushing a lot of these characters. So a lot of the first appearances are going to come out of the DC comics or the Marvel comics. So, like I said, we're going to try to do this every week, every Wednesday. We're going to do this for a trial run all of January. So, if we get a lot of good response to this, if you guys really like these, if you really think they're helpful to you guys, then, you know, we'll keep these going, you know, forever. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with our first video of first appearances of the week ending January 8th, 2021. So, let's go ahead and start with the Marvel titles first. First, we have Return of the Valkyries #1. This is the first team appearance of the Valkyries. This is Jane Foster, Hildegard, and Danny Moonster. There's also a fourth Valkyrie that's going to be featured here that may also appear in the new Thor movie, the Thor Love and Thunder. So if that character takes off in the movie, this is one to definitely pick up. Also, from Marvel is Star Wars #10. Now, this one here has a first team appearance of the Starlight Squadron. Depending upon what Marvel and Star Wars does with the Starlight Squadron, this may or may not be important going forward. Also from Marvel is Star Wars The High Republic #1. Now this is a must-have. This has the first appearance of Keeve Trennis, a Jedi Padawan. Also, the first full appearance of Ava Chris. Now there's also rumored to be an animated series in the works. So if there is a High Republic animated series, you guys know what happened to Clone Wars. Those comic books that are related to Clone Wars, those are taking off right now. So if there is an animated series for High Republic and it's well liked, you know, this is one you may want to focus on. Now the DC covers. Now all the DC covers will be part of the Future State event from DC. So the first title is Future State Swamp Thing #1. Now this is the first appearance of Swamp Thing Supreme, the first appearance of some of his allies, Indigo, Vrol, Kala, and Heather. Also, there's a lot of cameos in this. The first cameo appearance of the Undying Man, the first cameo appearance of Obsidian Sun, and the first cameo appearance of Bugan. Also from DC, Future State Superman of Metropolis #1. This is the first appearance of Brain Cells. This is an advanced offshoot of Brainiac, maybe a relative or some sort of advanced character related to Brainiac. Also the first appearance of Honest Mary. Next, Future State, the Next Batman #1. Now this is the first team appearance of the Magistrate. Now this is a law enforcement group that polices the vigilante activity in Gotham. Also it's the first team appearance of the Arkham Knights. Now, the Arkham Knights consists of Killer Croc, Clayface, Two-Face, I think Astrid Arkham. There might be a couple other ones in there too. So here's two first team appearances in this particular issue. So these might be something worth considering. And lastly, from DC also is Future State Wonder Woman #1. Now this is the first full appearance of Yara Flor. This is the Brazilian Wonder Woman and the first appearance of Kaipora. Now, those are the 7 titles this week that have first appearances. As you notice, they're mostly Marvel and DC. If there are some from some of the smaller publishers, Image, IDW, Dark Horse, any of the other publishers that have first appearances that we believe, or we've heard rumors that there's going to be a television or a show or a film series that is developed around that character, we will mention those as well, but most of the first appearances are going to be from DC and Marvel. So those are the first titles that we have for this week. All those are first appearances of the week ending January 8, 2021. Now, our picks out of those, if you can only pick a few, is definitely Star Wars: The High Republic. You know, Star Wars comics right now are blowing up. That one's a must-have. The Valkyries, The Return of the Valkyries #1, that's also a good one. You know, the new Thor film is coming out, so we do believe that is going to keep pushing forward that franchise and those characters, so that's probably one you want to pick up also. And the Future State Wonder Woman out of the DC titles is probably the one that you want to pick up. So those 3 should be pretty solid books to carry forward. You know, add those to your collection and see where they go. It probably only cost you $15 for all 3 books. So if you guys like these videos, please drop us some comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you guys think. Give us a thumbs up. And as always, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for joining us here at Certified Collectibles, and we'll see you again next time.